The Doctor Who Centenary special finally has a title, and it is The Power of the Doctor. And I think that's a very generic title, but I don't think it's a bad title. I think it fits a sort of Regeneration episode, and it's no worse than something like Time of the Doctor, Night of the Doctor, or even Day of the Doctor. And I suspect it probably has more than one meaning and probably refers to like the power the Doctor has to inspire people or something along those lines. Not saying you can't criticise the title for being generic or bad, I'm just saying it might have a deeper meaning. And there are also a lot of pictures to go along with this which are found in Doctor Who magazine, so go out and buy that. And I am going to show them here because pretending people haven't seen them already would be silly because we all know they exist and we can all see them if we want to. So here we go. So the first one we have here is of Sacha Dhawan's master, and he's in handcuffs by the looks of things, and he's been captured by some unit soldiers. Now he does look very innocent here, to be fair. He's doing a very innocent face. I don't think he is innocent, although there is a possibility that this could be a newly regenerated Sacha Dhawan master following on from Missy, so he genuinely is trying to be good here. And then other pictures show a master from later on who is full on evil. I personally don't think that's the case. I think he is just evil master who's been captured by unit, but it's a possibility. And we have a picture which shows off his full new costume, and I have to say I really like it. It is still very 11th Doctor-esque like his last costume was, but I do really like it and I think it works really well. I also just like the addition of the glasses. I think they look really cool. And I think I might prefer this one to his original costume. I loved the original costume, but I think I prefer this one just a tiny little bit more. And then this is the big picture here. There's a picture of the master in what looks like maybe a church of some kind. It looks like some sort of stained glass window behind him. But he's holding a miniature person who's wearing a yellow coat of some sort. And I am 99% sure that he has shrunken Yasmin Khan. Because if you look at all the pictures we've got of Yaz from the Centenary, she's in that exact costume. Now, why would they reveal this beforehand? Well, if you remember back in the Series 12 finale, The Timeless Children, Ashad aka the Lone Cyberman was also shrunken by the Master, but we also know that he is showing up in The Power of the Doctor. It's weird not calling it the Centenary Special anymore. Anyway, the fact that Yaz has been shrunken here makes me think there might be an element of the plot where they reverse the tissue compression, and that could be a big part of it, because I don't think they would just reveal in the marketing that the Master kills Yaz. I would love if they did. I think that would be a very bold move if the main crux of the Centenary revolves around maybe the Master killing Yaz, which sort of sends the Doctor off the deep end, and they reveal that in the marketing. I think that would be genius. I just can't see them doing that. We all know Chibnall loves a big shock, and revealing this would definitely not get one of those from the audience. And returning alongside the Master are the creatures we last saw him with, the Cyber Masters. Those were the half Time Lord, half Cyberman hybrid things. They're back. There's a picture of them with normal Cybermen, so it's going to be interesting to see how normal Cybermen and Cybermaster Cybermen are involved. You can't really see it very well there, but there's a proper promo picture of them, and they look great. They do not look how they did in the Series 12 finale, though. Their design's similar. It's not been like a full-on redesign, but it's been updated. They now have Gallifreyan symbols on like the shoulder pads. I think they've got even crazier spikes everywhere, and there just seems to be more Gallifreyan symbols, as well as the removal of the robes from the front, which have been instead replaced by a cape at the back. They just seem to be a bit more muted in their colour scheme and a bit more overly Gallifreyan. They also don't have the like frowny mouths that they did either, they've just got normal Cyberman mouths. We also just have a promo picture of the normal Cybermen invading a building, which we know from other promo pictures is the new Unit HQ, which leads us nicely on to this picture with the Doctor, Kate, Tegan, Yaz, and Ace, all in Unit HQ looking off to the right at something. I'm guessing the Master and the Cybermen probably. Interesting that we haven't had any pictures of the Daleks yet, but I'm sure they will come. But this picture is just really surreal. Seeing Kate, Yaz, the Doctor together would have been madness about a year ago, but seeing them with Ace and Tegan as an ensemble in Unit, it looks so good. We also have a picture of just the Doctor with Ace and Tegan, and again it's just magical seeing those three together. There's not really that much to talk about because we'd seen their costumes before. It just looks really cool though. And then just pictures of Tegan and Ace individually showing off their new costumes, although we do know that Ace is getting her iconic jacket back later on in the story, so that's cool and I hope we get a picture of that soon. But the other most interesting promo pic that we've got from this is the Regeneration-esque one. Okay, I say Regeneration-esque. She's regenerating in the picture, that's what's going on. And it looks so cool. Might be my favourite promo pic from the batch. There's just something about it, the lighting, the effects on it, it looks phenomenally good. I cannot wait to see this visual in the episode. There's not really much to talk about with this one, it's the 13th Doctor and she's got regeneration energy surrounding her, but it just looks so unique. It's like the fiery stuff we've come to expect from modern regenerations, but it just seems to be a really unique way of doing it. It doesn't seem to be exploding out of her, more just dancing around her. Maybe this is what the eponymous power of the Doctor refers to. And then the very last picture we have is this one of the Master in a weird looking costume with ridiculously long hair and a ridiculously long beard, giving me very strong Curse of Fatal Death vibes. But this, I'm assuming, might be the Master directly after he was blown up, in inverted commas, on Gallifrey, and he's been living for like thousands of years and hasn't had a chance to shave or cut his hair, and then he gets to like Earth or whatever, and then shaves his beard and cuts his hair, and that's where we end up with the new looking Master. But this is just, it looks wacky and crazy, but fun as well. And that's, I think, is going to be the Centenary special. Wacky, crazy, probably slightly messy, but ultimately very fun. And I think that's really all we can ask for. But I want to know what you think. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. The Power of the Doctor. What do you think of the title? Do you have any theories about the episode? Whatever your thoughts, leave them down in the comment section below. But in the meantime, I've been Sideman Alf, and from me for now, it's goodbye.